Hi dear student, good morning. Today we are taking very important topic, that is arithmetic mean. So we have already seen in the previous video what is the meaning of the arithmetic progression. So related to that one we see one more topic, that is arithmetic mean. Let's see. So see problem what is that the income of a person is rupees 3 lakh. So in solution one may write year starting income. So that we can suppose as a which is given rupees 3 lakh and annual increment is rupees 10. Every year 10,000 is added. Means each year increment is equal. That's why this form an AP. So annual increment, that is B, equal to rupees 10,000. That's it. Form an AP. How can one say this form an AP? Because every year there is a constant increased. That is 10,000. That's why this form an AP. Now question what says the income of a person is rupees 3 lakh in the first year and he received an annual increment of rupees 10,000 to his income per year. For the next 19 years, increment for 19 years and first year 3 lakh. Find the total amount he received in 20 years. So what will be the total income or amount he received in 20 years of the service? So that's why we want to find the total sum. So we can use the formula of SN. Also, here n equal to 20. So using formula, that is Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into b. That is the total income for 20 years. We want to find the total. That's why we are using the sum of formula. So put Sn, n means 20 years. So n put 20, 2 into first year, 3 lakh plus n again 20 minus 1 be 10,000. So you can easily solve this. 20 by 2, that is 10, 2 into 3, that is 6, plus 19 into this. So 19 clear? So now you can add this one, that is 10 into 79. If you add, this will be 1,90,000 and 6 lakh. So we can say that is 79. So 10 into 79. So 7 lakh 90, 79 lakh. That is 7, 9 and 5 due. So this is the total amount he received throughout the year, or at the end of 20 years this amount will be there. So you can write as the person received total amount. What amount? Rupees 79000000. This much amount. So this is the general application of the arithmetic progression in our daily life. Next is the arithmetic mean. We take next topic, that is the arithmetic mean. So what is the arithmetic mean? Suppose we are given two numbers A and B. If we are given numbers A and B. Now suppose if we insert one number between this A and B. So we insert A between A and B, small a and B, such that condition is there, A, capital A, B, form an AP. We are given two numbers A and B, one more number capital A, that is third number. We have to insert between A and B such that A, B form an AP. Then such number A is called, such number capital A is called arithmetic mean. In short form we write AM. Arithmetic mean of the numbers A and B. Clear? That is, now we know that A, B are in AP. We say these three numbers are in AP, then by definition of AP, so definition of an AP what say? Difference of second to fourth should be same difference of third to second. This property should be fulfilled because these numbers form an AP. Second number minus first equal to third number minus. So A capital transfer to this side. So A plus A, 2A. Small a transfer to this side, B plus A. So from this we can say value of capital A is equal to A plus B by 2, which is also you call average. In lower classes you see average. This is also sometimes you call average of the number. So arithmetic mean is equal to average of the number if two numbers are there. Clear? So this is the simple how to find the arithmetic mean between two numbers, that is easily add the number divided by 2. Suppose you say find the arithmetic mean of the number, arithmetic mean of 4 and 16. If we want to find the arithmetic mean of the 4 and 16, A equal to 4, B equal to 16. So capital A equal to or AM equal to sum of the number divided by 2. 4 plus 16 by 2 equal to 20 by 2. That is 10. So what is the arithmetic mean of 4 and 16? That is 10. Clear? So in this way one can find easily the arithmetic mean of the two numbers. Now natural question arises, can we insert two or more numbers? Like here we are inserting one number between the given two numbers. Can we insert more number between A and B, either 2, 3, 4 or 5. So the condition should be true. That suppose we want to insert n number between the given two numbers. So let A1, A2, A3 up to An. These n numbers we have to insert between the n numbers to be inserted between A and B such that resultant sequence form an AP. In the given two number A and B, we have to insert n number and resultant sequence will be AP. That is, first number is A, last number A. In between these two numbers, we are inserting n numbers. That is, A is already there given. There you insert A1, A2, A3 up to An and last B. Form an AP. This is an AP. According to our condition, this should be form an AP. A and B given A1, A2, A3, An up to A. So we want to find these n numbers. So here, what is the total number of terms? Total number of terms. So you know n numbers are given between A and B. N is here and 2 is more there. So n plus 1, n plus 2. So total number of terms are n plus 2. That is here first term A1 equal to A and last term is B. Last term, that is n plus 4th term, is equal to B. So now using formula An equal to A plus n minus 1 into B. Using the formula of nth term of an AP. As you know that nth term of an AP is given by A plus n minus 1B. Here nth is n plus 2. N is replaced by n plus 2. So A n plus 2 is equal to, use formula first term, that is A. N is replaced by n plus 2 minus 1 and B, which is equal to B. The nth term is given as D. So from this we can find the value of D. That is the common difference. So this will be A plus n plus 1 into D equal to D. So n plus 1 into D equal to B minus A, or D equal to B minus A n plus 1. Because we know first term, then our requirement is to find the D. So what we get? We get the first term of an AP and common difference of an AP. Because this first term is already given, B is also given, and D we find. D is B minus A upon n plus. N we know, because how many number you have to insert between the given two number, that you already know. So now see, if we want to find A1, so what is the A1? A1 is the second term, which is first term plus common difference. A1 is the second term of this NAP. First term, second term, third term, fourth term up to n1 or n plus 2 term. So second term in an AP is given by formula first term plus common difference. So what is the common difference? b minus a by n plus. So we can write a plus b minus a upon n plus 1. So in this way you can find the first term. Similarly, if you want to find a2 means third term, that is a plus 2d. So a plus 2d means b minus a. So in this way you can find all the fourth term, all the nth term. A plus dd. A plus 3 into d means, in this way we can find an. A plus n. So a plus n into b minus a upon n. So in this way you can find all the inserted numbers between the given. So this is the general formula. General, what is the formula? If you want to insert n number between the two given number such that resulting sequence is form an AP, then how can you find that n number? So to find the n number, first of all you find the d. A is already given. After that you can use these formula. A1, that is the first number will be a plus b minus a by n plus 1. Second number will be a plus 2 into that, this 7. Third, a plus 3 into this b, and so on. In this way you can find all the numbers inserted between the given two numbers. So easily one can find the number which are inserted between the given two numbers. So let's see examples. With the help of example, one can understand. Example 8, insert 6 number. Insert 6 numbers between 3 and 24. 3 and 24. Such that resulting sequence is an AP. Such that resulting sequence is an AP. So this is condition is given. The resultant sequence should be an AP. So we can. So we can say here in solution write down let 6 number, that is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 and A6 are inserted between 3 and 24. 3 and 24 such that so first number is 3, then you insert A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 and A6 and last number 24. Between 3 and 24 we have to insert 6 number A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. So this form an AP. So this form an AP. So how many terms are there? So here total number of terms are 8. Why 8? Because 2 is already given, 3 and 24, and 6 number we are adding, inserting. So 6 plus 2, that is 8. That is last term, that is T8 is equal to A plus 7D. which is given as 24. Total 8 terms using formula An equal to A plus N minus 1. So L put 8. So A plus 7D equal to 24. Now A is already given, that is 3. So 3 plus 7D equal to 24. So from this you find the value of D. So D equal to 21 by 7, that is 3. So what we get? We get the common difference and the first term. So now we can find these terms. So A1 first term, that is, so second term, that is first term plus common difference, A plus B. Here A is 3, B is 3, that is 6. Similarly, second term, A plus 2D. So 3 plus 2 into 3. So 6 plus 3, 9. A3, A plus 3D. So which is 3 plus 3 into 3. So 9 plus 3, 12. Similarly, A4, A plus 4D. That is A 3 plus 4 into 3. That is 15. A5, A plus 5D. 18. And last, that is A6. A plus 16. 3 plus 6 into 3. So required 6 numbers are 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 21. So at last I add 6 numbers and 6 numbers between 3 and 24 are 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 21. In this way one can find numbers which are inserted between the given number so that resultant sequence should form an AP. Now similarly one more question we have. Insert 5 numbers. Exercise question 14. Insert 5 numbers between 8 and 16. Between 8 and 26 such that resulting sequence form an AP. So in solution one may be write similar as previous one. Here question what says you have to insert 5 numbers between the given number. So it form an AP. So you can say here let A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 are n numbers inserted between given 2 numbers 8 and 26 such that resulting sequence is an AP. This is the condition that resulting sequence is from an AP. That is, so first number and last number is already given. We have to insert 5 number between these. That is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Now our job is to find out all these 5 numbers which we are inserting. So here again, total number of terms, that is 7, because 5 we are inserting, 2 is already there. So 7th term is given, that is A7, using formula A plus 6D, and last term, that is 7. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7. What is the value of 7th term? That is 26. A is already given. So put the value of A. That is A plus 6D equal to 26. So 6D equal to 26 minus A. That is 60 equal to 26 minus A. So 26 minus A, that is 18. So from this you get D. So D is again 3. So we get the value of common difference and the first term. So now we find the A1. So here A1 means second term. What is A1? That is T2. That is A plus D. So A is 8, D is 3. So 11. Then second term A2, that is third term, which is A plus 2D. So 8 plus 2 into 3. So 6 and 14. Then fourth term A plus 3D. That is 17. And fourth, that is T5, which can be written A plus 4D. Clear? Because these are the numbers. A1 means first number means, but this is actually term is second. First term, second term. Number is first, term is second. Number is second, term is third. Number is third, term is fourth. In this way, we can say fourth number means term fifth. A plus 4D. A means 8 plus 4 into 3. So 12 plus 8, 20. Then last, that is fifth number, T6. A plus 5. 23. So these are the equal. So you can say hence required 5 numbers are 11, 14, 17, 20 and 23. Hence required 5 numbers are 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, which are inserted between given number 8 and 20 and 20. So in this way one can easily find the number which are inserted between the given two numbers. Clear? So using this formula anyone can find different type of the number, but important thing you have to follow what number should be inserted. That first of all you have to suppose. Like here we are inserting 5 number, then we suppose 5 number, A1, A2, A3, A4, 5. If 6, then you suppose 6, 8, then 8, 3, then suppose 3. After that you insert these number between the given two. So total number of terms will be increased by 2. What number you are inserting? Plus 2. So first A is already given, last term is already given. So with the help of first term and last term, we can find a common difference. That is important because there total 7 terms are there. A7, value of 7 term is already given. 26, formula for 7 term, A plus 6B. Now put the value of A and B and simplify, you get it. So first of all, it is very important how to find this B. And after finding B, again it is important to find A1, A2, A3. So you should take care about the term and number. First number, but it is actually term second. So A plus B. Second number to be inserted is the third term. Third number to be inserted, that is the third term. So in this way you can use the general formula and you get the corresponding numbers. Clear? So this is all about today's video. Thanks for watching. To be continue with us for more important sequence. In next video you have to see how to find a geometrical progression. That is very important.